Imagine this. You've just taken the first step onto the marathon course. The crowd is loud, the energy is high, and you feel a rush of excitement in your veins. But then it hits you. Realization. You've never done this before. This isn't a sprint or a jog around the block. This is 26.2 miles of pure, unrelenting challenge. Your legs are ready to give up before you even hit the first mile, and your mind is filled with doubts. Am I really cut out for this, you wonder? But then in the middle of that struggle, a thought flashes through your mind. What if I keep going? Let me tell you something. This isn't just about running a race. This is the story of your own journey to greatness. Just like you, I've seen people start with nothing but doubts, fears, and weaknesses. But there's a moment when you push past that, when you take one more step, one more breath, one more chance to prove to yourself that you're capable of far more than you ever thought possible. And that moment, that very first step, is where your transformation begins. Because every marathon, like every great journey in life, begins with the courage to believe in yourself, even when the path ahead looks impossible. This journey isn't about winning. It's about something deeper, something more personal. It's about the power of belief, the kind of belief that says, I may not know how this will end, but I trust myself enough to keep going. Stick with me. Because by the end of this, you'll see that the real race is not out there. It's right here in your mind. And if you can conquer that, the finish line will be yours. Self-belief is the foundation that holds everything together when you're facing something tough, like running a marathon. When you sign up for a marathon, you're not just signing up to run 26.2 miles. You're signing up to prove to yourself that you are capable of doing something hard, something most people would never even consider. And the first step in that journey is believing that you can. When you're starting out, the doubts can be overwhelming. The thought of running for hours, feeling every muscle ache, and questioning your endurance can make you wonder why you even signed up. But it's in those moments when you feel like giving up that self-belief becomes your strongest ally. It's easy to listen to the doubts in your head, the ones that tell you that you're not fast enough, strong enough, or prepared enough. But here's the truth. You are. You don't need to be the fastest or the most experienced. All you need is the belief that you can keep going even when things get tough. Self-belief is more than just thinking positively. It's about trusting in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's knowing that no matter how difficult the challenge becomes, you will find a way to keep moving forward. When your legs feel like they're about to collapse, belief in yourself helps you take one more step. When your lungs are burning, belief pushes you to keep running. And when the finish line feels so far away, self-belief is the reason you don't stop. This isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental strength. Your body will give up long before your mind does. But if you can train your mind to believe in your strength, you'll be amazed at what you can do. The first-time marathon runner who doesn't feel ready will find out something incredible when they start believing that they have everything they need inside of them to succeed. When you believe in yourself, you don't let fear stop you. You use it to fuel your journey. And every step you take with that belief will get you closer to your goal, no matter how far away it may seem at first. Doubt is one of the biggest hurdles you'll face when you're working toward a big goal, like running your first marathon. It creeps into your mind from the moment you decide to take on this challenge. When you think about the distance, the effort, and the pain you might endure, doubt starts whispering to you. It says things like, "You're not ready for this," or "You can't do it." It tries to convince you that it's better to quit before you even start. But here's the reality. Doubt is a natural part of the process. And it doesn't mean you're not capable. It means you're about to face something great. When doubt enters your mind, it can be paralyzing. You might look at the race ahead and think about all the reasons why you shouldn't run. But here's the key. Doubt is just noise. It's the voice in your head that's trying to protect you from discomfort. It's telling you to avoid the struggle. But if you listen to it, you're never going to grow. Overcoming doubt doesn't mean you won't feel it. It means that despite feeling it, you choose to keep going anyway. One of the best ways to handle doubt is to face it head on. Instead of pushing it away or ignoring it, acknowledge it. Tell yourself, yes, I'm scared. Yes, I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm going to do this anyway. By acknowledging the doubt, you take away its power. You stop letting it control your actions and start taking control of your thoughts. Another way to overcome doubt is to focus on small victories. When you start your training, you won't be running the full marathon right away. But each time you finish a run, no matter how short or slow, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. With every step you take, you're building confidence. Doubt becomes less powerful the more you succeed and the more you prove to yourself that you can handle the next challenge and the next and the next. Doubt isn't part of the process. It's something every marathon runner faces, whether they've run one race or 10. But the true measure of your strength isn't in avoiding doubt. It's in continuing to move forward in spite of it. Every time you keep going, despite the doubts, you're building the mental toughness that will carry you to the finish line. And remember, overcoming doubt isn't about being fearless. It's about doing it anyway. When you think about running a marathon, you might imagine the physical toll it takes on your body. The aching muscles, the sore feet, the fatigue that starts to set in long before you cross the finish line. But here's something important to understand. Endurance isn't just about your body. It's about your mind. Your physical body will tire, it will hurt, but it's your mental strength that will determine if you finish the race. The real battle is fought in your head. During the marathon, your body will scream for rest. Your legs will feel heavy and your heart will pound in your chest. But your mind is what keeps you moving forward. It's easy to think that endurance is all about how fit you are. But in truth, it's about how long you can push yourself mentally, even when your body tells you to stop. When you're in the middle of a race and every step feels like a challenge, your mind is the force that tells you, keep going. You're capable. You've got this. Think about a time in your life when you were faced with something tough. Whether it was a personal challenge or a difficult situation, the ones who make it through are the ones who don't give up, even when things get hard. In a marathon, this is the same thing. The most important thing you'll need is not the strongest legs or the fastest pace, but the ability to keep pushing when you want to stop. When your mind stays focused on the goal, it carries your body even when your body is telling you it's too much. Training your mind to endure is just as important as training your body. When you face moments of doubt or discomfort during your marathon, remind yourself that your mind is stronger than your body's limits. It's about getting through the difficult patches, whether it's the 10th mile or the 22nd, and knowing that your mind has the power to push your body beyond what you thought was possible. A big part of endurance is perspective when you hit a tough moment in the race. Remember that every step you take brings you closer to your goal. The pain won't last forever, but the sense of achievement will stay with you long after the race is over. The mental endurance you build in the process will help you push through obstacles in all parts of life, not just during the marathon. It's a lesson in perseverance to keep going when you feel like you can't, because your mind is what will get you to the finish line. When you sign up for a marathon, you might think your biggest competition is the other runners. But the truth is, the real race you're running is against yourself. Sure, there will be other people on the course, each with their own goals and pace, but none of them have the power to stop you from reaching yours. The person you need to beat isn't the runner next to you. It's the part of you that doubts, fears, and wonders if you're good enough to make it. Because every time you feel the urge to look around and compare yourself to others, stop and remember, your only competition is the version of yourself that thinks you can't do it. It's easy to get caught up in how fast someone else is running or how effortlessly they seem to glide along. But remember, everyone has their own journey, and so do you. The marathon is not about being the best runner in the field. It's about pushing through your own barriers and proving to yourself that you can do hard things. Your biggest challenge in this race is not the long miles or the physical pain. It's the mental battle that happens inside your head. You might find yourself thinking, I'm not as fast as them, or I'm falling behind, but these thoughts are distractions. They're the voice telling you that you're not enough, that you can't keep going, but you can. The key is to shut out the noise and focus on your own path. Don't run your own race. It's not about how others perform. It's about how you handle the struggle and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Throughout the race, there will be moments where you feel like giving up. You might question why you even started. But at that moment, the only thing that matters is you. You're not running for anyone else. You're running for yourself. Every step you take is a victory over the doubts and fears that try to hold you back. Each mile is a reminder that you are capable of more than you think. The marathon teaches you that you are your own biggest obstacle. And the key to finishing is conquering that obstacle. When you focus on yourself and stop comparing, you start to see that the only thing stopping you is your own mindset. By the time you cross the finish line, you won't just have completed the race, you have proven to yourself that you can do anything you set your mind to. When you take on a marathon, you're not just running a race. You're engaging in a journey that will transform you. Every mile you run, every challenge you face along the way is shaping you into someone stronger, both physically and mentally. The discomfort, the pain, the fatigue, it all feels tough in the moment, but it's in that struggle where true growth happens. The marathon isn't just about crossing the finish line. It's about who you become along the way. At some point during the race, you'll hit a wall. Your body will feel like it's running on empty, and the thought of continuing might seem impossible. You'll be tempted to stop, to walk, to give up. But it's exactly in those moments where your transformation occurs. Pushing through those walls, even when every fiber of your being tells you to quit, teaches you something invaluable, that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. This struggle you face is what shapes your resilience. The marathon isn't easy, but that's what makes it such a powerful experience. When you're in the thick of it, feeling like you can't go any further, and you keep moving forward anyway, you realize how strong you are. You start to understand that it's not just about enduring the race, it's about enduring the difficult times in life. When life feels hard, when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you can look back at your marathon experience and remember that you've already overcome tough moments. If you can keep running when it feels impossible, you can face anything life throws your way. Transformation through struggle isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental toughness. It's about developing a mindset that refuses to quit even when things get tough. Every step you take in that marathon, every ounce of effort you put in is a lesson in perseverance. You learn to push past your comfort zone and challenge yourself in ways you never thought you could. And when you cross that finish line, it's not just your body that's transformed, it's your mind and spirit as well. You walk away from the race knowing that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. That transformation, the belief that you can overcome anything, is the real prize. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what's the one thing that's been holding you back? Is it doubt, fear, the struggle itself? Whatever it is, I want you to understand this. What you learn from this journey can be applied to anything in your life. The marathon is just one example of the power that lies within you. No matter how tough the road may seem, remember, you are stronger than you think, and you have everything it takes to overcome it. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Take that first step and believe that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. The race is yours to run, and the transformation is waiting for you. If this message resonated with you, don't just keep it to yourself. Let's continue this journey together. Hit that subscribe button, because every week we'll dive deeper into how you can unlock your full potential and keep pushing forward. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your own story. What's the challenge you're facing right now, and how are you planning to tackle it? Keep the conversation going and support each other along the way.